to bring you guys this particular story on how I lost a scholarship program. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jane. If you're not subscribed to me by now, subscribe now and thumbs up this video. Leave a comment as well. This story is something that I don't tell often. I don't think I've even said this much. Maybe just a few people know about this. I'm finally talking about it now, and I just want to share with you guys how this happened. This happened a long time ago, like so many years ago, like 10 years ago or thereabout. I know you are beginning to calculate my age. So I think I was in basic 3 at that time. Basic 3 is like primary 3. I was very shy as a young child, so dumb in school, especially around my early stage of school. Never first, I was never second. I don't even carry fifth. Just see me at that 20 something. That used to be my number, 20 something, 22, 23. I would say my family played a huge role in this. I would also say that my teachers also did play a role in this. This was as a result of my fear. Like, you know, when you always have to flog a child for every single thing, it just makes me scared to talk. Like, sometimes I might know it, but I'm scared to actually talk. I'm scared to write. Like, you're trying to make me write and you have a king beside you. I'm frightened. Around the time that I was leaving nursery school, I remember very well, I did give a statement. My graduation ceremony, they made me give a statement at some point or something. I was on stage and I was frightened. Okay, all I was looking at was my mom, you know, at that point. Because I started school at a very early age. I started like when I've never started working. So I was just looking at my mom that time. This reminds me so much of, you know, my stage fright. So that was where I knew that anything that will make me come on camera or anything that will make me talk to plenty people, please don't call my name. I'm not involved. Okay, so I started running away from it, but I realized that on the long run I started picking interest in drama. I started picking interest in dancing. My mom got a contract as a campaign, you know, director, officer, whatever they call them, organizer, a campaign organizer for Rochas Okorocha's presidency election in 2007. My teacher in basic 3 was one of the worst teachers that I had, going from all to primary school. I don't even want to remember her. I have a pet peeve for people that bear her name. I'm sorry, but that's how bad it was. I feel like the lady just singled me out of the class and hated me so much. She would use every opportunity to flog me, you know, and I felt really bad. Like, am I the only child in this class? Like, you always have to hit me. Someone would whip me, you know, make me feel so uncomfortable. When my mom came home one of those days, she was like, you're going to do something and you're going to get paid. Trust me, anything that has money I will do. Even as young as I was, at primary school I was already selling earrings. My auntie used to bring earrings from the UK for me. Then that was my job, to sell off all the earrings, to sell off jewelries. So after school I would take these things and go to like salons, you know, and tell them, oh auntie, I have earring, go, please buy. You how much? 1,000. They'll buy, they'll give me, you get. I'll go from one salon to another. That used to be my job. I do that every weekend, or maybe days where I don't have assignments after school. I'll go and do it. That was my routine. My mom came to me and told me, you will have a job, you have to do something for me, and you're going to get paid for it. I asked her how much was involved. I don't remember how much she told me then, but to me that time it was big money. I needed to bring out my confidence at this point. And the job she gave me was for me to read a script. If you guys know what long book was, then that was the script. Was, you know, everything on that page. I had to memorize it. I was going to read that without the sheets. So she told me I had about 2 or 3 weeks to read, you know, memorize and everything, and I would be presenting it on live TV. Like, the whole country will be watching me on NTA, Arrest TV, AIT. I was like, this is huge. I didn't know if I could do it, but my mom was like, I know you can do it. I know that you have the potential to do it. I know you can talk. You will talk. You get. So I said, okay, no problem. I took, the challenge. I would read these scripts every time I come back from school, back to back, trying to memorize everything. Finally, I did, and the day came. So when the day came, I was to present this whole script that has been put together for me. They made my hair, they dressed me in a very native attire, so beautiful. um they gave me the printed shirts as well, and they gave me the gift that was to give to Richards on that day. This event took place in Owerri, and the second event took place in Abuja. So the first event was in Owerri, and that was where they dressed me up in the native and all. And I was, it was time, like it was actually time. I remember they took me in convoy. It was in convoy, with some other delegates, and people, around, helping around. My mom kept telling me inside the car, say this, say this, say this, say this, say this, say this. I said, okay, no problem. So when I got on stage and saw how massive the crowd was, I was scared. I had stage fright. I was like, no, 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 I can't do this. I can't do this. I started crying, you guys. I started crying. And then my mom kept telling me, don't be stupid. If you know my mother, you know that don't be stupid is her favorite word. Looking at me, that she take out that stupidity out of me now and go and do what she has me to do. Hey, that should not embarrass her. So I finally went. I made my speech, said everything that I said. Guys, from my age, people were clapping, people were shouting that who is this child? Whose child is this? My mother was so proud that day. I'm not this, like, I don't think I've ever made my mom proud like that my entire life, like that day. I finished, my speech. I handed the gift and everything to Richards, and yeah, and there he was like, he's offering me his scholarship form for free, and that he pay my tuition all through secondary school and beyond. And I was like, huh? It was shocking. My mom actually ran out from the crowd, from the backstage, and came out. I was like, thank you, sir, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I finished primary school. It was time for me to write common entrance, so I had like 4 schools in mind. I had Air Force, which was my dad's choice. I had FGC, my mom's choice, and then I had one other school. I've forgotten. I had Rochas Foundation College in mind as well. And one other school like that, I forgot the name. Okay, the school that was owned by my primary school, AZ College. So it was like the 4 schools that they said, I was going to write the common entrance for. At the end of the day, I didn't even write common entrance for AZ. I just wrote the regular mock exam and finished primary school and moved on. So on the day of my exam for FGC, guys, I forgot the dates. And growing up in my house, you're completely in charge of your exams, your academics. Nobody is coming to ask you what date is your exam. You are expected to know the date of your exam. Let them know so they will go and drop you off at your exam center or whatnot. And that day, I don't know what happened. I forgot that was the day of the exam. And where I live from where the center was, where my center was like far. Traffic, everything. Before I got there, they were already done with the second paper safe. And my mom was like, just go and write, we already know you have failed this exam. So I went, I wrote. Finally, my name came out, I did not pass. My name came out, I didn't pass. I didn't write Air Force now because I was still a bit skeptical about going to military school. I was like, do I really want to go to military school or not? So I just placed the form somewhere. My dad would call me, hello, have you gone to submit the form? I'll be like, I'm still on it. I would not come out and say, like, I wasn't making any effort to go to effort secondary school. Like, there was no effort at all made. My mom already was like, you're going to reach us at the end of the day because you already, failed in FBC. So I went to enroll in, I went for the exam for Rochas that day. The day that it was scheduled for. I think we went there a day before, lunch in a hotel. I wrote the exam and my name was on the top three. My mom was really surprised because I don't know book. I don't know anything. I'm not a smart kid. My mom was the one always writing my assignment for me, doing my assignment. I would even go about my day when I come back from school and forget that I had assignment. Before I wake up in the morning, when I'm back to school and I remember that they gave us assignment, I'll go and check my mom has already done it. So that's why I say my family also played a role when it came to me. Like, they weren't helping me out, and I had like extra curriculum teacher, lesson teacher that was coming as well. My mom paid, I think one was in Nigeria, and at some point she now thought that one was not working. She went to go and hire a Ghanaian to start teaching me, and it still wasn't working. The girl did not know anything, period. Went for the exam, I wrote the exam, my name came out as top three. Everybody was surprised. Like, when the man brought the letter to our house, the official scholarship letter, I remember him, his name was Mr. Ogochukwu. He came with the official scholarship letter. We screamed. Like, me, I did not believe the letter. I did not believe that I passed the exam. Like, when I saw my score, I was like, are you serious? Like, me, me, hey. Okay, so my mom was like, wow, like, you did so well. I didn't even know like you would, make it to top three out of thousands of people that wrote that exam. And I was able to make it to top three. Like, I don't know how God did it, but it happened. So time to go to school, prepping, everything was done, and then this is where the scholarship, I had to go withdraw. I mean, how do I say it? I had to go cancel it. Um, I fell sick. I was sick so bad. They said it was a spiritual attack because drugs weren't working for me, herbs weren't working for me. Um, they had to take me to church to start praying for me and all that. So that was how I survived that period. It was so bad. Like, my mom was like, no, you can't go, you can't pursue this scholarship anymore. I need you to be near me where I can watch you, where I can know how you're doing, because we don't understand. And I wasn't a child that always fell sick growing up. I wouldn't fall sick. I fall sick once in years. And when I fall sick, just know that it will completely bring me down. It completely brings me down, and I I can't do anything. So at that point, they even thought it was the hair I made for school. They lose the hair, they did everything they did. I was like, you know what, we go to Owerri, Agua and cancel the scholarship. So we went and explained that it was health challenges and all, and then we cancelled my scholarship. That was how I lost it. Um, we never, thought of going back to pursue it anymore later on when I got better now. So what happened was, last minute, you guys, 2 days to the exam of Effort Secondary School, AFSS Port Harcourt, I went to submit my form. I went to submit my form last minute. I'll be writing their exam, and I wrote with the last badge, and God willing, I passed. So that was how I went to Air Force. So yeah, this just explains it. I mean, I just feel like if I had gone for a scholarship, maybe something bad might have happened to me, something worse might have happened to me, and my family would, I don't know, because I was so close to leaving for school when this thing happened to me. Guys, the thing is, let me explain what really went wrong, like the illness. My face turned, like, I could only see right, I could eat right. I mean, it wasn't right or left. I could eat on one side. Like, it was not like I was functioning on one side. My face wasn't straight. Do you get? And it comes with fever, it comes with headache, it comes with stooling, vomiting. So my mom didn't understand what was happening to me. Omo, na so dem begin kabash for my head. They took me to prayer house. They were praying. I think it was that prayer house that worked because I feel like that thing was really, really a spiritual attack. But yeah, I thank God today I'm alive. I'm okay. Even though yeah, that opportunity went, but I'm grateful. He didn't win presidency, sha, but I think he campaigned again. He ran again for the office of governor, and then he passed. And he won. I mean, he won the seat, and he became the governor for some time. I don't think he's still the governor anymore. So yeah, that's my story. That's literally my story. It's not something sad. I'm just grateful that my mom could also afford to send me to school. So it's not something that, even if I had lost it, I wouldn't still be able to go to school. This is my little story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed now, and thumbs up this video, comment, share. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. And yeah, I'll be sure to deliver. I'll be very, very glad to deliver, because your girl is your content queen. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.